everyone, welcome to yet another session with me. This is Sanyukta Saxena and today we'll be drawing another tile in our Ocean Tile series. As you can see, I already have a Zendala in front of me, and first thing we are going to work on the background, yes, as we did in all our previous sessions. Today I'm going to be using the Tangle DIVADANCE, the waltz version, for my background. Yes, you can also use the rock and roll version, which goes in spiral like a flower. I think both the versions would look nice as far as creating that wavy or ocean effect is concerned. So DIVADANCE is again, as we know, a tangle which is all about auras. Yes, in the previous session also we drew a tile using the tangle senna or verve, which had only auras. Yes, so DIVADANCE will also have these auras, however there will be small bits of inked portions in between. Here the portions are going to be white because I am drawing with the white Gellyroll. Yeah, and after adding those inked sections, again keep adding auras. Yes, so try keeping the auras close. And then keep adding these small bits of extra inked sections here and there. Yes, I'm not adding very thick and bold sections because we have to draw over it. Yes, this version of DIVADANCE is generally called the waltz version, and again going to add. So another classic example of what auras can create as far as Zentangle is concerned. I'm going to draw lots of lines, and in between those lines add some spaces of these white ink, and then again continue the same process. Like this. Yeah, looks like water already. So you can see here I'm continuing in the same fashion. Doing the same exercise, drawing my Tangle DIVADANCE. Have reached to about 3/4 of my tile, adding small tiny ink spaces in between. And continuing to add auras in the same fashion. Close auras, make sure the lines are close enough. Yes, almost finishing there on the last few lines. Tangle DIVADANCE. Take your time. Slowly add the background to your tile as we did in all our previous tiles, and then we are going to tangle over it. Yes, and that's it. Yes, that's our background for today. Let's get started. I'm going to draw some tangles today, starting first with a tangle called Gorgeous and a few more. Yes, let's start with some Gorgeous sitting cozily. Some small ones. I'm starting with an S. This is a reverse S shape, and then adding a bold inked section there, adding an aura, again a thicker aura, and inking the section, again a thinner aura, a thicker aura, a tangle in the shape of a gourd, or you can say onion. Beautiful tangle to draw, adds great drama to your tile. Yes, so that's one. I'm going to add few more like this, so probably one in this direction. So thicker aura, then thinner aura goes right till the end, again a thicker aura, merge the thicker aura at the neck, again a thinner aura goes right till the end, a thicker aura, and continue like this. Make sure you are using a bolder nib for faster filling up, and also because you are drawing over a drawn tile. Yes, so that's one more. You can also add extra auras here on both sides, just the way we did in this one, and then probably we'll add one more, draw behind, slowly, take your time. Yes, so these are three gorgeous sitting and chilling there. Yes, let's add some more tangles like JOKI. I'm also going to add some really flowy PAIS. So this starts with nice flux shape, and then there are some further auras inside. And you can add something else inside the auras also. Small tiny spaces, feel free to add. So they can be big, they can be small. Yes, drawing behind there. Let's draw a tangle called JOKI. So I'm going to start with a spiral and then add further auras like these. Beautiful tangle to draw. Yes, and then let's add few more. Again, I'm going to start with a spiral and then add further auras. Like this. Yes, you can add one more. Take your time. Choose tangles of your choice. Just make sure they kind of complement your theme. Going till the end, small tiny spaces, you can either fill it up completely or feel free to add tipples in between. Yes, you can also add a small squid sitting there or here. squid has a bronze cheer in the center, so I'm adding some bronze cheer, which are orbs, and then I'm going to add these small tentacle shapes, not a very big one. Yes, and going to add some more PAIS here. Yeah, so let's add our squid first and then we shall see. So once you have added the first layer of tentacles, then try drawing behind. Always adds to the look. Yes. Take your time. Slowly add as many as you wish to. And then we can add some more of these nice PAIS. Yeah, I think that's it. We don't need to add anything else as far as this section is concerned. Some more tipples to fill in between spaces. Yes. So let's see. Here I'm going to draw a tangle called AQUAFLEUR. Yes. So just start with a random shape, any shape of your choice. So I have drawn something like a star, a random shape. Yes. And then I'm going to draw nice and curvy bands. You can also kind of ink this shape if you wish to, but don't push your pen too hard. We don't want the shape very prominent. And then I'm going to again add some more bands. So you can also give a nice curve to the bands. They need not be straight. Like this. Yes. Take your time, slowly enclose this shape inside these bands. My tangle is called AQUAFLEUR. Beautiful tangle to draw. Yes, and probably one last one here, a tiny one. And that's it. You don't need to do anything else. If you want, you can add one more here, little smaller in size, like this. Ink. Yes, and then again do the same exercise. Slowly enclose the shape inside these beautiful black bands. Of course, you can leave a highlight as you ink. We shall do that with our chalk. Yes, and the last one here. And that's it. We don't need to add anything else. Now I'm going to switch my nib to PN and add some bit of embellishments as far as the PAIS is concerned. Yes, so it is your choice what you want to add. You can add any number of auras as you wish. So in the outermost aura, let's add Knight's Bridge. Slowly take your time. So this adds instant drama to your PAIS. And then inside here you can add orbs. Like this, and if you want you can add a slight inked section in between. Yes, so that's how your PAIS looks like now. So I'm going to again do the same thing. Let's keep it same for all. If you want you can add different things to different petals. You can vary the tangles. I'm going to stick to the same. Yes, and after that I'm going to add some. So I'm adding an additional aura, and now I'm going to add orbs inside. Yeah, let's do that for all. So I've done the same exercise for all my PAIS. Yes, added Knightsbridge and some orbs inside. Let's now first shade our tile, and then we shall see if we want to add some more, we can do that. So as I mentioned earlier also, you have a choice. You can either use your brush or you can use your pencil. If you have a darker pencil, that would help. Yes, and now use your water brush to blend a little, not much. Make sure it's wet, and then just soften the gray. Yes, like this. I will do the same for this one also. Let's blend. Just a little, not much. Like this. Yeah. Moving on next to our JOKI. Again, shadow. Almost redrawing it with my brush pen, and then going to blur the gray a little to give that nice shadow effect. Not much. Yes, I'll do the same for these also. Full tangle to draw. Starts with something like a print on, and then just heap these nice curvy auras. Just blending a little, not much. Yes, as far as these, I'm going to add some darkness here from where all the tentacles are emerging, and then just take it away a little, not much. As far as PAIS is concerned, add shadow on one side, and then we can highlight the other side. Something like this. Darkening one side of my PAIS. Yes, slowly take your time. Yeah, and then we come to our gorgeous. Add some darkness here, just the way we do with the graphite. I'm using the brush pen instead. That's the only difference. So a little darkness at the bottom. Like this. Yes, you can also add touches on your tipple, some of the bigger ones. And that's it. Yes. So let us first add our chalk, then we shall use our Gellyroll. So when you are adding chalk, highlight the other half of your PAIS. So I will do the same for all. Highlight the other half of my PAIS where I have not added my grey water brush. Take your time, go to each. Highlight the other half. Yes. So we have added grey at the bottom, so I'm going to highlight the upper part of my gorgeous. Yes, use the different blending stuff and soften. Slowly blend. Make sure it's not patchy. We shall revisit the lines after shading. Yes, coming next to our JOKI. So where you have not added your chalk, your graphite, I'm sorry, you can highlight. So there is a space in between. Use that space to highlight. Slowly go to each of the sections. Add a touch of chalk inside these tentacles. Highlight them. Slowly take your time. Coming next to our AQUAFLEUR, again the in-between spaces can be highlighted. Slowly go to each of those spaces. Yes, time now for the Gellyroll. First let us start with our AQUAFLEUR. So I'm going to redo lines wherever required. At the same time, add the embellishment if you want to. Again, embellishments are a choice. I'm going to add some white dots here. I think they will add to the look of this tangle. Yes. Slowly take your time. If you want to add something else, please feel free to do that. Again, some of the lines, if you think they need to be redone, please revisit after you have added your chalk and your shading. Yes, you can also add a highlight with your chalk here. So I'm just going to probably add some dotted lines. So these are dotted lines, not dots. Slowly take your time. Spaces are small, so don't be in a hurry. Yes, if you want, you can also add orbs in the in-between spaces. I'm not going to do that as of now. Yes, I don't think it requires anything else. Now let's move on. I'm going to add embellishments. On my PAIS, you can highlight these orbs. So remember, we have added some orbs inside one of the auras. Highlight the inside of those orbs. As far as these gorgeous are concerned, let us redo some of the lines. Yeah. Yes. Again, you can add some magic here on your gorgeous, where you have added highlight. Just add some dots. Yes. And that's about it. I don't think we need to do much. Revisit the lines wherever they have gone hazy. Let's now highlight our bronze chairs. Tiny dots there. Redo the lines wherever necessary. Since you have added chalk, make sure the lines are not covered up with your chalk. Some of them we have missed, so just going back. And that's it. I don't think we need to do more. Yes, highlight these small tipples. If they are very small, you can also ink, add your Gellyroll. And that's it. So done with that. I don't think we need to do anything else to this tile. Yes, You can add small little embellishments if you want. But these are again optional, small little printums floating around. If you like it. Yes. Let's close our tile here. Must sign and date your tile. I shall see you again with 1 or 2 more sessions on this Ocean Tile series. Thank you for all your comments, feedback. I really appreciate. I'm humble. Thank you. Bye-bye.